Hello everyone, and welcome to Dark Souls, Prepare to Die. For those of you who don't know about Dark Souls, get ready for a ride. And for those of you who do, well, then you don't need to be told twice. Now, I have already beaten the game, and to show those of you who haven't seen it yet, the intro, then I guess we will have to make a new character. I'll make it just like I did my last one, so there won't be any differences. Male, definitely a wanderer. Good starting stats, and in my opinion, best starting armor. The Master Key, very useful. It opens any basic lock, and in comparison with everything else, I mean, consumable. You get that later in the game. It doesn't really do much except give you a little bit of increase in health. It does not recover your health slowly. That is a lie. And the Old Witch's Ring, no obvious effect, but I believe it does trade away for something later in the game. But overall, Master Key, definitely most useful. I'm gonna go with Slim, Face, Far East Traveler, Hair, Ponytail, yes. And Silver. That should just about do it. Yes.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath, the Scaleless, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
And here we are at the start of New Game Plus. You will notice that my spell slot and soul counter are not blank and 0. That is because I've already beaten the game and I carry over some things, including my level and most of my items, weapons, armor, blah blah blah, but I don't think I have a proper, well, actual weapon right now, so I'm just going to use my fists until we get an actual weapon. Until then, even these basic things are not easy to kill. Well, of course, they're not really much of a threat, but still, kind of annoying. Now, while I do retain the level I was when I beat the game, with New Game Plus, all the enemies have about, well, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure they all have about triple health from the original playthrough, and do about twice as much damage. So, where were we? That guy there. Really no point in getting there and killing them. They don't really give you any items yet, and they're, well, they don't give you enough souls to matter if you've already beaten the game. Now, this is a bonfire. Whenever you rest at it, all enemies reset. Your health and stamina are completely reset, and it'll let you do things. Let's see, let's remove spells. And I'll take this time to put everything I have into, let's see, there we go, into the bottomless box. This, while there is no carry weight limit, you can, this is just an easier way of storing everything you have. Me, I never used it in my last playthrough, but since there's really no, since I don't want to have everything I had in my last playthrough in my inventory. Wait, am I lagging? Yeah, a little laggins. No, that should do it. Keys and maps are gone. So yeah, I want to store all my weapons and things that I'm not wearing. You know, make it fair. If I didn't, I'd just be, well, sticking with the same weapons throughout the entire playthrough, and that is no fun. Wait, there we go. Man, there are a lot of weapons in this game. Oh, wait. RT, remove all from box, change. Oh. It'd be nice if there was a way to just store everything. Wait, do not want to store those. Oh, not going to anyway. That's nice. Come on, let's go. A bit faster. Great first episode, huh, guys? After this is all over, it will start to pick up pace very quickly. So, yeah, don't worry about that. And these rings. I can't de-equip the one I have equipped right now, because if I take it off, it'll break. And I really don't want it to break. It's a very nice ring. There's only like 2 of them in the game, possibly, to get. And, well, it's just really convenient because it boosts your stats significantly. Now, normally bonfires start out small, but with humanity, which I'll explain later, you can make it grow in size and give you more health regeneration through Estus flasks, which I will also explain later. Alright, there we go. Ooh, there's a door over there. Let's go, let's go. Oh, what? That is an asylum demon, I'm pretty sure. Whoa! So, yeah, this is the game's way of telling you, yeah, get ready to die a lot. And I mean a lot. You are not supposed to fight this right off the bat. I mean, you don't have any weapons that can hurt it. I mean, obviously, let's start the game over, but normally you don't have any weapons that can hurt it, and it can take you down in 2 hits, like that. And so, the smartest thing to do is run in, grab your stuff if you died, which is very likely, and go through this door before it hits you. I'm alive, yay. Now, everyone always says this game is extremely hard, and they are completely right. But this, while, ooh, crap. It is always fair, it always gives you everything you need, but it is unforgiving. I mean, completely unforgiving. If you mess up, it will kill you. If you do something stupid, it will kill you. If you try something new, it will most likely kill you. No, oh, come on. There. I believe you know what happened to him. Okay, normally you have to go up here while he's shooting arrows at you and stuff, but yay! I just got the scimitar. Not my normal weapon of choice, but since it's the first weapon you get, let me see, right. Oh, hey, sup? And if you, for most enemies, you can walk behind them if you get just right, and backstab them. Now, well, this, you are invincible while doing it, you can't take damage or be staggered, and it does a tremendous amount of damage. Let's see. Okay, there's someone in there. Now, this place can be broken, and if you come up here, there is a trap. I'm going to try to avoid it. Ah! And I didn't take too much damage. That is very nice. And now we talk to this guy.
Oh, you. You're no Hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I are both undead. Hear me out, will you?
This is, I believe this is the knight who dropped that corpse into our cell in the beginning, and this is the last we will see of him with his sanity.
But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family: thou who art undead art chosen. in thine exodus from the undead asylum, maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords, when thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you. Now I would hate and thank you.
Okay. The first time you talk to him, he gives you a Estus flask. Normally you can only have 5. I think it starts out with 10. But that's basically your health restoration. In Demon's Souls, this game's prequel, it would give you, let's see, in Demon's Souls you would have Half Moon Grass, Full Moon Grass, New Moon Grass, different things to, man, I'm not used to this weapon. Ah. Can't wait to get a longsword again. Yay. But in this game there is one item heals all, and that is the Estus Flask, with a maximum of 20 uses per, well, it refills every time you go to a bonfire, and kindling, the use of, okay, not good. Perfect use of an Estus Flask right there. I am doing frankly terribly with this. Let's see if I can... There we go. There we go. And... boom. That should just about do it. If there's a guy shooting at me now... Yep. Alright, what's down here? Oh yeah, this guy. These guys are actually, early in the game, they're quite formidable. See, backstab, a lot of damage. Of course, I thought I remembered reading that in New Game Plus you kept your previous level, but I guess that would be too unfair. Let's see, there we go. And, right, you get that from a thing later in the... darn. Now, this is a very difficult and frustrating game. And as I play through this, I will try to swear as little as possible. Now, in the next episode, we will be fighting that asylum demon again by going on the other side of this white wall. And I will see you then. Later.